Hilda, the cleaning lady that goes around and helps people with their clothes when they want to either have them washed or they want their house cleaned, then I go and help them. And so I've been doing this for quite a few years. And then they pay me a little money, and that way I get a little money to spend. And so I have been kind of enjoying it. And I get a little coffee with it, you see. So it's nice to be cleaning lady too. And then, of course, I don't make much money, so I always have to have my husband give me money when I go shopping, because I just I have no way to get it, so he gives me whatever I ask. And then when I don't have enough money with me, then I come home and I say, I didn't have enough money. Then he'll say, I'll make it good. When I go to town, I'll make it good. But I wondered how he did that. But then he had check blanks. Do you ladies know there's check blanks? You can have check blanks. Oh, I suppose you guys know what check blanks are. If you don't, you better find out. Oh my goodness, it's like money. And so then I guess that's what my husband has. We've been married for 33 years, and he's always paid my bills, so I guess it's good. So then one day he was sitting there reading the paper, and I was looking kind of over his shoulder, and there was a ad in the paper, 25% off on coats at the store in town. And so I always ordered my clothes from Sears Roebuck, and then I would have him write out, he'd pay for the money. I suppose he had check blanks. And so this time I said, I'm going to go to the store and get me a new coat. I had this old brown coat. I think I had it 15 years. Had 3 buttons down here, and then I lost one. And so then I always had to go like this, and then I had my pocketbook in front, so they wouldn't see I had a missing button. So I think it's time. It was pretty shabby. So then he said, yeah, well, that's okay. So the next day I got ready and I went to the store. And when I got in that store, my, oh my, oh my, I hadn't been shopping in a store like that. Racks and racks and racks of coats and coats and coats. So I come in and walked right up to the rack, and man, they're big coats. Well, those were men coats. So then I walked down a little farther, and there's racks of ladies' coats here and there. And so finally a lady come and she said, could I help you? And I said, yeah, I'm kind of looking for a coat. And she said, about what size would you want? Well, I'd like one that fits me, I said. And so she said, well, you look about this. And she took me to a rack. And there were quite a few there, colors of, we tried on some that were pretty nice. And I said, I don't want a brown one because I had that one for 15 years. And so we found one in here. Oh, there was a nice, it was kind of a dark blue, but it had a little fur on the collar here. And so I tried that on, and it fit so nice. And I said, I looked in here. She said, I said, that looks pretty snappy on me. Yeah, I'll be looking pretty spiffy. So I decided on that. Well, then when they were going to go out, then here was another room full of dresses, 25% off. I said, maybe when I get a new coat, I should have a new dress too. So I looked at the clerk, and she said, well, sure, let's look at some dresses. And she kind of knew my size then, because she knew the size of the coat. And so we went to a rack, and she picked up a black one, and she took another one, and she put it on her arm. I thought I was going to try it on. And she put another one on the arm, and then she said, maybe we should try these on. I said, in here? Oh my, I said, I don't think I want to try it on in here. I thought I'd be taking it home. And she said, well, no, go into the dressing room. Oh, so then I went in, and she said, do you think you want me to help you? No, I said, I think I can manage. So we take all these dresses in there. And she said, when you decide on the one you want, you just bring it up. So I tried on one, and didn't like that. Finally, that comes to the black one, and oh, it's so pretty. It had beads kind of round and fancy little white collar. Oh, it was nice. So I decided on that one, and so I started hanging up the others on hangers there, and finally I come out and she said, well, should I help you with that? And I said, no. But then she said, well, that one is a little bit big for you, I think. And so she wanted me to try on another one. So we found another blue one, and it was kind of nice. But she was going to help me, and I said, no, because you know something? I didn't know I was going to try on dresses. I wasn't dressed underneath. I had busted a strap. And I had a big safety pin to hold it. So I was so glad she said, let me do this by myself. So I decided on that dress, and then I thought, I'm going to be pretty fancy now. New dress and a new coat. And then I walked out and then I went by a shoe store, and I thought, oh my, with a new coat and dress, it wouldn't be so bad to have new shoes too. My black shoes, I think I've had them 5 years. And I know I've had them enough to wear out 2 sets of shoestrings. And so I went in, and the little young man was waiting there, and he said, are you interested in shoes? I said, yeah, I think I'd like to look at some. And he said, what size would you look? Well, I always buy my shoes sent for. And so I just buy a size 7, and then they always send that, and it fits. And well, we'll look at 7. He said, what kind of a shoe are you interested in? A sports shoe or anything? I want one for a Sunday shoe. So I want one for Sunday. Oh, you want probably a pump? Oh, no, not a pump. I better not have a pump. And he said, well, what kind of a heel then? A low heel or high heel? Oh, not high heel. Oh, no. A little low. Because these are comfortable, but they're old. And so then he found out many different kinds. And finally he come up with a nice shoe, and it had a little strap around, and it had a little strap up the front. It was nice, so I tried that on. It felt so good. I said, oh, this is fine. Now, how much are they? And he said, well, they're $18. Oh, $18. I said, I never paid over 9. So then he said, well, that's what it is. So I decided on that. But when I was in the store buying this clothes, and I went to the gal taking the money for the dress and coat, and I said, how much is that? And she said, well, that'll be $242. Oh my, I said, because my husband had said before I left, be sure you don't pay too much or buy too much. And so he said, I want to make sure there's enough money to cover it. Well, I cover on all those check blanks. Why wouldn't I? And so then the clerk said, is this cash or charge? And I said, I've got check blanks, I told her. And she said, oh yes. And she started writing up, and so it was $200 for the coat and $43 for the dress. And so now I said, do I pay 2 checks, one for the coat and one for the dress? No, she said, just make it all one check. Oh. So then I make it out, and I thought, oh, she's a nice clerk. And it's so close to Christmas, maybe I make the check for $245. You can have $3 for Christmas. So I made it out, and I gave it to her, and she said, thank you, and put it in the till. And then she gave me my package and rang up that stuff. And here, when she handed me my slip, there was $3 there. She gave me $3. I said, oh, thank you. I hurried to put that in my pocketbook. I said, here on those check blank I bought, I got $3 for that. And when I paid for my shoes, then that was 18. I made that 20, because he was so nice too. So he took the money, and then he gives me $2. I said, is that for me? And he said, yeah, that's for you. Oh, well, thank you, I said. So when I got home, I told my husband, just look at here now. For 2 check blanks, I got $5. That's something. 2 pieces of paper. paper and I get $5. Oh, that was wonderful. Oh, you girls, you know, oh, you should get check blanks. And so when I got home, then I got to thinking, Father was reading the paper, and here it says the country is $3 trillion in the hole. Countries, 3 trillion in the hole. Debt, I thought to myself, that's terrible. Why don't they know about check blanks? So the next morning I got up and I wrote a letter to the president, and I wrote out a check for $3 million, and I wrote my signature on the bottom, and then I said in the letter, now this is to pay off the debt, and if you don't get check blanks, you better find some, because there's no use having a debt like that. And I put that down there, and I said, and I signed it, so you know who gave it to you. If you need more blanks, I've got more. And so I just went to put it in the mailbox, and I come back in, and I said I mailed a letter to the president. And he said, well, what was that for? And I said, I made a check for that $3 million. He said, you did what? And he went out the door, you did what? Oh, I wish I had. Now, I think he said, I wish I had thought of it earlier, but I don't know, but he went to the mailbox. And he probably made sure it got mailed. So be sure, you guys, if you owe something, get a check blank, checkbook, be sure, and you ladies try and get all the checkbooks. They're so handy. So never owe anybody anything. Write a check blank.